Hello everyone, my name is The Colin Show, and today I'm presenting you with the Heavy Trooper How to Not Suck Guide, which was requested by Beaverkiss. I know I probably just butchered your name, so I apologize. And TCS Gaming, links to their channels in the top right hand corner. Now, before we get started, for those of you who are new, don't forget to force push that subscribe button and complete your training. And turn on notifications so that way the
sector is clear.
Now that the trap has been placed, let's get started. First, I will tell you the basics of the Heavy Trooper to get you to know him a bit better. The Heavy Trooper has 200 health, and as the name implies, you have the most health in the game out of all the infantry units, and almost as much as a Jet Trooper. So you can have some nice plays if you do it right. You have one of 4 guns to choose from, depending on your kill rank, which are the basic rifle, the DC-15 LE, which is a highly modifiable and all-rounder with its perks, the FW-10 MB-10K, I know it's a handful, or a mouthful, which is a slow fire rate gun that does more damage and has more range than a DC, but like I said, fires slower. And last we have the TL-50, which is a very, very high rate of fire weapon that does the lowest damage of all the guns, but is one of, if not the highest fire rate weapon in the game. Now, for star cards, I would use Improved Impact Grenade. You will notice the extra blast radius almost immediately. Next, I would use the Improved Combat Shield, because the shield is one of the most powerful things in the game, and you can save yourself a lot of spawn screen time with it. And last, I would recommend using Mobile Sentry, because when you don't shoot your sentry, it lasts forever. And the problem with Sentry is that you die because you can't move very well. But with this, you can strafe and save your bacon a lot. So, with this info, I will now tell you my favorite loadout for heavy play. The weapon I use is the FW MB-10K with auto cooling and night vision, if you have them unlocked, that is. And star cards are, like I said, Improved Impact Grenade, Mobile Sentry, and Improved Shield. Now, the biggest tip I can give you is don't take the extra 50 health for granted. I see people who think the extra health will save them, and then they get wrecked. I would recommend treating the heavy as if it were an assault trooper. So don't try to one-man army it. Push with someone so you can team shot, or if you're like me, and can't help going Han Solo, then this brings us to tip number 2, and this is radar retention. Now, I can't really give you the best way to add this to your game think, but the basics of radar retention is every 3 to 7 seconds, look at your radar and learn to read the mini-map as if you got a full-on view of it. You will learn over time how to do this. Last but not least, avoiding tilt. The heavy class is not a class that you can just pick up and do well with, like it is in Battlefield. It takes a good amount of practice to learn how to use them best, so if you start feeling mad or you're dying a lot, then I would recommend either switching classes or changing up some of the star cards to change up your gameplay. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to check out my sponsor, TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is a great YouTube asset to make life easier. Link in the description to learn more. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like, and if you didn't like the video or you think I missed something, leave a comment in the comments and tell me why. But if you don't feel like doing either of those things, your viewership is enough for me. This is The Colin Show signing out, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.